What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over a few steps that can help you become a profitable day trader. Check it out. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump into this video, right? So what we're going to talk about here is like the proper steps that you can take in order to become a consistently profitable trader, right? And then we're going to start from scratch, from zero, from point blank, from the very first day that you thought to yourself, I wonder what day trading is, what's about, and maybe if it's something I can do, right? What's the first step? Well, the very first step one should do is to seek out whether or not they want to day trade or maybe swing trade, figure out what it is, right? The very first thing is figuring out what day trading is. Day trading is when you open and close positions within the same day, right? So you're going to buy a stock today or an options contract today, and you're going to sell it today. That's a day trade. You're going to do that every single day, basically. Some days you might not trade. Look, for example, today, the day of filming this video, March 26th, I didn't take a day trade. I sat around, didn't like anything, waited for certain setups, didn't come to fruition. So I said, okay, no trades for me today. It happens. But that's a sign of a disciplined day trader, okay? That's a sign of a disciplined day trader. No, I did not force any trades. I didn't open positions where I wasn't comfortable, etc. All right. So once you figured out what you want to do, whether you want to swing trade or day trade or a combination of both, then you got to figure out the different styles or different strategies, right? Are you going to be a long bias trader? Are you going to be a short bias trader? Or do you want to be able to trade both types of strategies, right? I, for one, always said to myself, I want to be a diversified trader, so I need to figure out how to be long a stock and how to be short a stock. And it took me quite a while to get there, but that's where I'm at. Now, I'd say the bulk of my trading is long biased, but I am not blind to shorts. I will take shorts on a trade. I've shorted Tesla numerous times in the chat room here, the daytraderchatroom.com. I've traded puts, right? Puts essentially is getting long put contracts, okay? And when the stock drops, those puts actually go up in value. So it's basically shorting the stock via option contracts, okay? So you gotta figure out what you wanna do and then study that. Figure out strategies that go along with that. Now, some people, and the most popular stuff is usually breakout trading, buying breakouts, basically buying a stock high, looking to see if it goes higher. I don't do that. I like to buy pullbacks. So I wait for pullbacks into support zones where I can get long comfortably and hold on for maybe a push on upward to test the previous levels, right? So these are all things and strategies that I teach in my courses at the daytraderchatroom.com. If you want to check us out, make sure you check out the links in the description section and comment section. I'm going to leave you one there that's just for you to come check us out for free on a Monday, and also the 5-day trial where you get access to some of my courses as well, okay? So you can check those out. I'll leave them in the link in the description. I'll leave the link in the description and in the comment section for you, all right? So you've identified, okay, I want to day trade, or I want to do both day trading and swing trading. I do both. Most of my trading is day trading, but I do, participate in some swing trades. Then you identified what type of trading you want to do, okay? Now, the next step is figuring out the strategy, right? Some people trade momentum, they chase breakouts. Some people trade pullbacks. Some people trade reversals, okay? Some people like to trade chart patterns. That's what I like to trade. I like to trade chart patterns, right? So those are your bull flags, your cup and handles, your bear flags, right? Those are your ascending wedges, descending wedges, all right? Those are the type of patterns you can expect to trade, and many more. Now, I do teach those obviously in my courses. So once you figure out what type of strategy you want to trade with, then your next step is practicing that. Now, a lot of people are going to tell you, oh, you got to just start trading, just jump on in. I mean, look, I don't know about you, right? But trading real money that you've worked hard to earn, it kind of sucks to lose easily, right? Like one of the first things I did was trading a simulator, and back then there was no free trading E-Trade, Charles Schwab, Fidelity. These people didn't have free trading. They charge you commissions. So what I did was I paid for a platform to paper trade on. So I used DAS Trader Pro, and I paid them, I think it was $150 a month to trade. And I figured that would be cheaper than losing the money while trading, right? When I was figuring it out, you can lose a lot more money. So that's what I did, and I paper traded for a good while. Now, You've identified what type of trading you want to do. You've identified the pattern, the strategies you want to use. You've identified, okay, it's time to train. So now what you do, or in my opinion, what one would do is get into the simulator with these strategies, okay? Get in the simulator with these ideas and practice. And practice over the course of, I'd say, 6 months to a year. Some people will be like, oh no, that's nonsense, it's too long. The market isn't going to go anywhere. The market's going to be here tomorrow, the next day. The market's going to be here 5 years from now. Now, you can easily lose all your money, and then the market's going to be here. You're not going to be able to participate, and you're going to go back, oh, well, I'll just trade in a simulator while I'll save money. You should have traded in the simulator from the beginning so you can fine-tune yourself, and then once you have graduated the simulator, you can move on to live money, right? So me personally, I always tell people, my opinion is that you trade in a simulator and you don't leave the simulator until you've proven to yourself that you've been consistently profitable for 6 months to a year. Okay, that doesn't mean you might not have a red month here and there, but at the end of that time frame, you proved to be a profitable trader. You made money. Okay, so that's what you want to see happen. Now, once you have proven that to yourself, the very next step is to smash the like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. All right, it really goes a long way. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm tremendously, and that's the only thing that I'm asking you to do. So check that out. Also, if you feel so inclined and you want to check out a different type of simulator, because you can do TOS or you can do Webull, you download the app, you fund your account with $100, you get 2 free stocks, and you have access to their free simulator. So it's a no-brainer to check that out, right? So now that you've done all that and you smash the like button, like I said, the next step is, let's say, okay, boom, I did 12 months in the simulator and I showed to be profitable with these strategies. Okay, during that time frame, you might have tested out a couple different strategies, some extra different patterns, etc. And now you have an idea of the type of system you want to trade. Now you have an idea of the type of system you want to trade. So now what you do is you think to yourself, I'm just going to go into my live account and I'm going to trade the same size I was trading before, and everything's going to be peachy and I'm going to do well. Well, oftentimes, now that you have hard-earned money on the line, emotions come into play, right? The emotions come into play, and I go over this and exactly how I transition from a paper trading account to a live account in my courses. It takes some tweaking here and there. You got to play with the share size and your risk tolerance to try to figure out how much money you can risk per trade that doesn't really affect you too much psychologically, and you can let these patterns work themselves out. The bull flag work itself out properly, how to properly trade them, etc. So you can't just simply go, oh, okay, I was risking $500, $1,000 in the simulator. First of all, you should have been risking the amount of money you thought you'd risk with live money in the simulator, so it's actual training, a simulator, not a video game. And then when you go into your transition to your live account, you can kind of transition to that live money, but figure out a share size that doesn't cause too much emotions on you so that you can keep trading profitably. Right? And over the course of time, you increase that size, you increase that risk, and your P&L starts to grow some more, right? And another reason why being in the simulator for 6 to 12 months is important is that you're going to see many different types of market cycles throughout that time, okay? Things that you might not have experienced before. So it's important to be exposed to different market environments before you trade live money so that you kind of know a little bit of what to expect. Believe me, a year of trading in a simulator is nothing. All right, it's nothing. You have to really put hours upon hours upon hours into this. This is not a get rich quick scheme, right? This is not like, oh yeah, I'm just going to learn this in 3 months. A lot of people got lucky in 2020 and bought these giant dips that happened, this market crash in 2020, and now they think they're traders. Well, when the market gets choppy, the market gets sideways, they lose a lot because they think you could just buy any dip anywhere and like, oh yeah, in a few days it'll go up. Not always. That's not how it works all the time. Right? That's how it works short term, but not all the time on some of these plays. So you got to be mindful of that. And train accordingly. All right. Now, another thing that one can do, and it helps out tremendously, is go through courses, go through all the free material you can, go through courses even if they're paid or free, and just absorb all the knowledge you can. All right, and then figure out which avenue is very helpful for you, and then go down that avenue. Okay, some people trade momentum very well. I don't like chasing stocks higher. Some people trade chart patterns very well. I like trading chart patterns. Okay, some people like to scalp. You know, 5 cents here, 10 cents there, 12 cents there, 15 cents, and they do very well at it. I don't like to do that. I like to trade bigger moves based off of chart patterns. So you just gotta find that and then study it hard. And then be patient. It's gonna take a long time. This is not easy. I know a lot of YouTubers out there make it look easy, and you know, they don't tell you it's not easy. It's not easy. And it's possible. It's just not easy, all right? So don't let that influence you. Don't let those giant P&Ls on Twitter influence you. Half of them are probably paper trading, all right? So don't let those things influence you, all right? You got to study, you got to put the work ethic in, and you got to put that drive into it, and it takes a long time. It's simple as that, guys. It really does take a long time, but it is possible, okay? Any questions, let us know. Drop them in the comment section below. Remember to visit us at thedaytraderchatroom.com. I'll leave all the links down there, as well as if you're interested in good scanners, trade ideas, okay? Awesome scanners. I'm going to leave the link in the description and comment section there with a 15% off coupon code, all right? Make sure you check those out, and I'll catch you on the next one.